to go through some feedback of comments and some pointers that viewers have asked us to answer. Beatrice, you want to kick off by talking about the first one, which is about, you know, what's the purpose of our filming?
Okay.
Yeah, what's our show about?
Well, I think we can all probably do this individually, but I'm saying who was it who asked us initially? Was it we said to do this? Was it you guys? You and
Yeah.
So what we thought, or what I thought, there's nothing out there like people our age doing it. Initially, and I think every time we film, it's fun. It's nice to get together. We like getting together. Someone said to me, one of the questions they asked was, "Oh, is it meant to be informative?" Now, my response was this: you tell me, because it's not a tutorial. We know that it's a discussion. There are opinions. You know, if when you watch one of our videos, you get something from it, then that's a bonus to me. That we've done the right thing. You're getting something. You're learning something, or you may even change your opinion on something.
Right,
Yeah,
And I think
a different perspective.
you see because you see a different perspective. So
and to be honest, we get quite a lot of feedback individually, even though you don't see it appearing online.
Yeah.
So we are getting quite a lot of feedback and opinions. So it is provoking thought, which is just basically what we want to happen. But we're enjoying the feedback. We just really would like you to share it online so that other people can see your opinions as well.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, from the get-go, we're not trying to aim at any particular audience. We're just for black women who often get together and discuss all these different topics, you know.
just filming it.
And it's like, we're putting them on film because we've just seen people talk about it from a younger perspective, younger people, and obviously our perspective is a bit different, sometimes completely different. So it's just like another perspective to, you know, different discussions, and it's just generally our opinion, because we've had even people feeding back saying maybe, you know, you tend to all agree on things, but we're not here to try and although we're here to give our true opinions, not to try and, yes, we can play devil's advocate to a certain extent to say, well, what if this or what if that? But we're not here to try and kind of take up different roles that are not ourselves. So we're just being ourselves.
Even our own personalities.
Yeah.
So if we end up agreeing, it's because
It's
we
because
agree.
it's
Yeah,
because
and that's another what someone else has said to me. They said, "Oh, you always agree." I said, "Well, we generally will agree on it because we're friends. So we will agree on a lot of things, but we won't agree on everything because we don't agree on everything."
But then
we don't.
often, sometimes, you know, even like today, Audrey, when you were saying like, I don't agree with you.
That's right.
It's like I was really listening to what you were saying, because, you know, until you hear other people's opinions, then it might influence yours. You might think, oh, I really didn't think of it like that. Or in that particular situation, I can understand what you're saying. So, you know, even for us, it's, you know, we don't know what's going to come out of these. We actually make a point of not discussing. We choose our questions, but we make a point of not discussing it until we get onto camera. That we're just discussing it for the first time. It's not.
It's not like it's not staged or rehearsed, which I think this devil's advocate thing would be kind of like, oh, well, you're going to say that at this point, and it was never meant to be like that, and I don't think we can ever do that, because that's not what we're about.
It's not.
It's not what we're about.
You know, one thing that we will do in the future, and it was always part of what we planned to do, was to have more invited people in, so that you do get other perspectives other than our own.
That's right.
Which is what we've tried to do today. So, you know, if you feel that you'd like to be part of what we're doing, let us know, because we are, you know, really open to other people's opinions, and as I said, we would love to hear your opinion. So if there's a particular subject you'd like to discuss, let us know, you know, and we'll invite you in, and then we can have an open discussion again.
Just to add to Nadia, stuff. A lot of you send in your comments via text and WhatsApp messages, etc. Voice notes and so forth. If you really could just put the comments on YouTube, it would really even
provoke more
thought and
Yeah.
other people to comment. You know, so we do encourage if you could really subscribe and just put your comments down. You know.
But what I will say again, a couple of people said to me that, and I understand how they feel that people can get really personal on comments. So I've had, and obviously we send them into each other. So I've had people some really lengthy and in-depth and things that I think would be good for other people to hear and see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just put it on you. And she's like, nah. She's like, people
and
too
from
personal.
not just women, we've had quite a few from men as well, and lengthy ones from men.
Yeah.
So please, just think about it, because if you're provoking thought in other people, it's a good thing. And we just want to share
Healthy debate.
And
As I said to
secondly,
her.
there's nothing that we've seen in the feedback that I thought, I can see why they probably don't want to publish that.
Right,
Because it's gonna. To me, it's just good,
it's
honest comments.
But then I do think sometimes, because I've seen something, you know, on Insta or YouTube, and I felt really passionate about what I feel about that topic, whether I agree or I disagree. And you know, sometimes I even myself think, should I put it down? Because I don't know if I really want to get, not say you've got to answer or respond to anybody else, but when I put sometimes comments down, I mean, I've had people shout me down big.
Yeah.
You know, they're not happy.
I'm sure you can. You can handle yourself.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I respond, sometimes I just
Right.
make my comment.
That's the better one.
I just lock
This
off
is what I
after
say
that.
to when the person knows that they are that you don't. If someone is getting personal, you don't need to respond.
No, you don't.
You don't need to take. If they
No, you
respond,
don't.
you don't have to
That's the
respond.
best place to make a comment and then ignore what
Yeah.
if someone posts something negative.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
doesn't
it's
matter.
not a face to face. It's not verbal, and you know,
But
it can't harm you at the end of the day.
But
It's
I don't.
just debate.
I mean, obviously, I just want to clarify that comments that I've made haven't been wicked or personal to anybody else. They've just been my opinion on the subject. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's necessary to beat people down on there just for the sake
But
of it.
people will. That's the thing, people will.
True.
But it's about dealing with it, right?
Yeah. So
Right.
what else have we got on
We,
here?
The length of the videos.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Go ahead,
people,
Fran.
some people have said that the videos should be longer. Some said no one said they should be short, but some have said that they should be longer. Now, obviously, we look at the stats, so there's a reason why they're the length that they are. And even if they're, 8 minutes, not whatever, you'll get your part 2. So we're not going to do them longer. We're not. They're not going to be. We're not going to do 20 minutes. But however, what we may start doing is the podcast, which is another question that was asked if we can do podcasts.
And I think it will definitely be longer discussions.
Yeah, and we'll get into podcasts. We'll just need to get a bit of help from our younger
Our technical
folks.
team.
Our younger people.
Yes, our sons.
And then, and again, the next question, one of them was Twitter. Why are we not using Twitter?
Yeah, well, I was meant to be responsible for that, but I'm still learning the ropes, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I meant to be getting some technical support, which I'm getting a little bit, but yeah, okay. I just gotta hold my hand up.
Okay.
You know,
well, my thing is, I think I'm Twitter phobic. That's I've got this thing about Twitter, which when I first started using Twitter, which was years ago. Remember, it was when we look at egg. That was a profile picture. That's what I remember. That's what my picture is. And I just didn't used to find it I didn't find it user friendly. I found it quite.
I opened an account and I think I posted that when I opened up the account.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yeah.
And then I kind of look at my feeds, and then I stopped looking at all of my feeds.
No, we
so
need to start.
we're
going to take.
I have tried to do. I have had some tips on it, and I've tried to do some. But to be honest with you, I think I'm going to get Romario to help me because he is on Twitter a lot.
Right.
So
there we go.
yes, I'm going to recruit some help.
So people, we're going to deal with Twitter.
So,
We'll deal with the podcast. Oh, someone had said about us, the set, like they like the initial videos when we were
Well,
spaced out. And
I think the initial video when we did, you know, well, it was a studio. It wasn't you know, a homely one. We kind of then spoke about it should be in, you know, just like a homely thing and we've kind of taken on board where we have looked a little squashed, but we're still working on it. We're still deciding on. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent venue or several venues. As you can see, they're changing every episode. But I think that one's just a work in progress.
Yeah, definitely. But we're definitely dealing with that. What else did we say here? Oh, yeah. I know we said about the longer ones. We said about the guests. Someone said about cue cards, notes. As you see, we have notes now. We're having notes. I think that's it. Yes, that was it.
That was short. I wanted to talk a little bit more.
Oh no, there was. Okay. No, we did say about the. It's interesting to see the discussion. Like if I was to put comments from on this side from younger people, and this from old, you could see straight away because the older or let's say older people like our generation, they're quite happy to sit and watch for an hour. I mean, they would. Quite right, but the younger people, someone said to me about multi-cams. What else did they say?
Oh yeah, different camera
angles because they may get bored.
What does that give them?
I mean, well, to be honest with you, we're not going to be doing different camera angles. Not because we're not taking it. It's like we just hope that people engage in the discussion, not too much about how it's filmed. I mean, we're only getting our wardrobes together at the moment, trying to coordinate something for you guys. It's like, you know, but it's really about the discussion. You know, I think that is the main thing. It's about the discussion.
And a shout out to Reeka, Jordan and Cassidy.
Oh yeah, that's our technical team, aka our sons, who film, who edit, who give us advice on
and also Romario and O'Neill is starting with the editing. Right. So we could not do it without you guys. We just not saying we haven't got we haven't.
Well, I'd say we're learning. We're learning.
We're getting there.
But we definitely couldn't do it without them, and they've been very encouraging, very patient. And
bully though, they're bully as well.
They shut us down.
Cassidy, Cascade. Bullies me a bit, but it's fine.
My gosh,
if we're going in the wrong direction, they do.
Yeah, they
rein us in.
That's
not appropriate, Mum.
They've been so helpful because we couldn't have done anything without these guys.
Absolutely.
And the man that you hear off camera. Well, off camera, you don't hear it. Well, you may hear it.
Yeah, you may hear it.
Charlie's Angels.
That's really cool.
That's action Reeks.
And I think that's what we're going to try and do as well. We'll do some feedback videos, like
on a regular.
Like to I think keep you guys up to date with what we're doing and see that we do take on feedback because we get a lot of feedback. But as Angie said, just get it on YouTube for us rather than
and if there are subjects that you want us to discuss, just again post and let us know what those are.
Yeah, but I think that don't feel offended if you don't see it in the next 4 weeks or so, because obviously we've tried to line things up in advance. So it may take a while.
We'll definitely
and we probably can't discuss every single one, but we'll try our best to, because obviously we're here to try and please the viewers. So I think that's the end of our first feedback.
I think it is.
And
give
I
us
hope
some
that
feedback.
was informative. Give us some more.
Feedback. But down below or down on the comments.
And please subscribe, because I've also, just last thing, I know I'm going back in, but I've had people say that, you didn't send me. We've tried to send out the links to people, but it would be nice if when you watch a link, subscribe, and then you get a notification and automatically every Sunday.
Because you also then get the same people that they're like, oh, you don't need to send it to me because I've subscribed.
Right. So you don't want to keep on sending out and bombarding people with it.
Also on subscribing. Someone said to me they thought that you had to pay to subscribe. That's why they hadn't done it. So no, there's no money involved at this stage. So just press the button and then you'll get the automatic.
And turn on post notifications.
Thank you, Rico.
Press the little bell and it'll turn on post
That's right.
notifications.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It's a wrap.